Hello my beautiful hammerhead and welcome back. So it's been a couple of days since I recorded and uploaded something. I'm sorry. After work I did something blasphemous. I took naps because I was just exhausted. I needed a little bit of time for that, so I'm sorry. But we're back, and even though there are no big news for Age of Sigmar as of yet, because the live stream is in about 36 hours, I think, which we will also cover here on the channel. Live, by the way, a live reaction show if you want to come and watch with me. But okay, today I want to talk about what makes a good launch box, because with our endeavor on the channel to look at a little bit more other games, what was this sentence? We want to look at some other games as well, because topic for another video. Games Workshop is crumbling a little bit. And I don't mean this as a doom and gloom kind of thing. I mean that with a status quo thing. Again, not painting everything black here. I just mean that there is a shift in the community, and I really like that. And again, before someone puts words in my mouth, I love Warhammer. I'm not gonna stop Warhammer. It's just variety is the spice of life. Again, topic for another video. Sorry. Okay. Again, in my endeavor to gather information for other games to, well, cover here on the channel, I saw multiple core boxes, launch boxes, if you want. And all of them made me think, okay, this looks better than everything we had as of yet from Games Workshop. And this is more of a thing that I want to convey to you and the community in general, that we have to hold Games Workshop to a higher standard for the money we give them. Again, this sounds more mean, but this should be taken as constructive criticism. What do I mean with every core box that I saw? Almost every core box is a little bit better than everything we had from the first 3 Age of Sigmar box sets, from the launch sets that we had in 40k since 8th edition, after the Gathering Storm. Let's just say after the Primarchs came back. Let me show it to you. We have here the first one, Alall Chronicles, the core box. This looks rather confusing. I don't know if the shop made this picture or if it's an official one. Doesn't really matter. But what do we have in this core box? Not only do we have terrain, there is also a, well, terrain map, basically, where we don't have just our table or the floor or anything underneath, but something thematic. We have 4 teams in here. The teams are rather small. It's just 4 models per team, which is fine. No, this again sounds mean. I'm so sorry. Which is great, because you have 4 models per team. You can have 5, but yeah, let's just say 4 is the norm here. This is the terrain which you have in the box, which is great. I mean, you have everything. Of course, the rules, which are also free. The tokens, which you need. Again, here are everything what's in the box. We're just gonna skip that and go back to here. But this is everything you need. You have a team for everyone. This is a PvP/co-op game where you can fight the AI of the game, which is awesome. But don't stop here. Let's look at Infinity. Infinity also has a terrain, a map, the tokens, everything you need, and again 2 full teams in here, which is again the same like Alall Chronicles. But don't stop here. Why can't I close this? Okay, I have to press escape. I want to escape from the full screen. Then we have Star Wars Shatterpoint, another game I want to look at, which is wildly interesting because, again, it comes with terrain, comes with 2 full teams, it comes with the rules, with the tokens, and everything, which is amazing, which is, again, more than we had in what was it? Not Gates of Azir, Realm Gate Wars box. Let's just call it like this. The first edition box of Age of Sigmar. Then we had Soul Wars. Then we had Dominion. And again, there is the argument to be made. Yeah, but there are a lot of models in there. The rulebook is in there. That's fine. But every rulebook here that we have is for free. Don't quote me on that with Infinity. I must admit I didn't look into it if the rules for Infinity are free. Doesn't really matter now. But I want to talk about this one again. Not Star Wars specifically, but we have the boxes for Age of Sigmar where there are a little bit of terrain in there. And then again, the rulebook and such. Which is fine. Okay. So, but taking these examples of Alall Chronicles, Operation Blackwind from Infinity, and Shatterpoint, again, these are just handpicked. There are a lot of more core boxes out there that are even not on this level. And long story short, what do I want to say with this? These are my favorite core boxes because they have everything in it. We also had something like this with Games Workshop. Necromunda comes to mind with one of the old core boxes. We had this with Warcry. We had this with Legionis Titanicus. The Titanicus game. I forgot the name. I'm sorry. I can't remember everything. I'm old. And yeah, so again, these are the best things we have here because there are full teams in there, there is terrain in there, there is everything you need. You just need to buy one box and you can introduce someone to the game. Again, the argument is to be made with Age of Sigmar. You can do that with the Dominion box. The problem with the Dominion box is it's not a balanced thing in the full game. When you have the Cruel Boys against the Stormcast Eternals. Because not only does the Cruel Boys side come with the Gut Rippers not having a command section, which is weird, because the Stormcast Eternals do come with that. But this is something really weird with Games Workshop and their set. So let's see, I've scoured the Warhammer community site to, well, get to know everything we will get in the launch box. So this is not something that we will get in the launch box, but every faction will receive a free downloadable faction pack at launch, which is great, which will not stay forever. We mark that right now. But with battle trait subfactions, enhancements, spell laws, and everything. Okay. What is in the launch box? Now, let's see. We already talked about the things that the Age of Sigmar dev team was inspired by different games. My favorite thing is the army building that is, well, inspired by my other favorite game, Conquest, where you have a leader and then 3 units that are thematic to that leader. Again. And we have here, oh, that's not on the fact for the launch box, but we have the General's Handbook in there. The first one, the 2024-25 one. And that one comes in a card format featuring season rules, battle tactics, battle plans, scoring cards in a handy format. Scoring cards are really important. The standalone release, oh no, this is the standalone for the General's Handbook. I'm sorry. Yes, this was this one. I'm sorry, I forgot which page says what. But then we have Spearhead, which is something that I'm really, really excited for. And we have in the launch box what we do know right now. 2 complete spearhead forces. So we have apparently 2 balanced forces in there for spearhead. A game mode that I'm incredibly excited for. We have terrain. It's not going to be much because it's a small sized board that we're playing on, but doesn't matter. We have terrain in here. Double-sided board with printed objectives, the pack of cards that make this mode tick. We know that the commands and the objectives are on there, and the hardcover book that was already a given. The core rules, the Spearhead Battle Pack, the rules for every Spearhead force in the game. This sounds really, really promising. And what does this reminds me of? Well, Alall Chronicles, Operation Blackwind, Star Wars Shatterpoint, which is fantastic. This is exactly something that I wanted from this launch box. And this makes me just way more excited for the launch box. Because I must admit, after seeing all those amazing launch boxes, I was kind of like, I want that for Age of Sigmar. Because I want it to be better. I want Games Workshop to be better. Because the status quo thing, again, is kind of hurting the game and the company itself, which is really, really sad for me. And I don't mean that in the way of I'm defending the multi-billion pound company or whatever they're worth. I just want a great game. I want a game that we can all enjoy. But yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about. For me personally, what has to be inside a launch box to be, well, a good launch box? Because every launch box we had, every starter box we had, they were fine. The models are great. There's a rule book in there. That's it. Again, the new launch boxes since Dominion, and was it a 9th edition of 40k where we also had a little bit of terrain in there? I think not. I think it's really only since Leviathan. But yeah, this again is a very good way to launch a game. But okay, I'm now rambling on. I'm sorry. I'm just really tired. I took a nap. I just woke up. I wanted to talk about this. I'm sorry. I'm just also excited for the live stream. Again, we're gonna do a live reaction on that. I took a vacation day for Friday because it's in the middle of the night for me when we're doing this. So I hope we can enjoy this together. I'm excited. But what are your thoughts on launch boxes? Is this what you wanted for a launch box? If not, please tell me what you want inside a launch box. And also we're going to talk about the status quo thing in another video. Maybe tomorrow. I will have to wait and see how much time I have in the upcoming days for that. But then, yeah. Again, please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I'm keen to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, please remember to do all the YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is not only fun. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more wargaming almost every day. By that, I of course mean like and subscribe. So, have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, bye.